It's 10:47 p.m. You just got the baby down and you should be going to bed, but instead you find yourself by the refrigerator because you are starving. This is the video that's gonna help you to find out why you're always hungry at night.
Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this.
Welcome to Hello Weight Loss. My name is Darren O'Brown. I am your weight loss coach and I am here to make 2022 the year you finally lose the weight for good. But to do that, we have to stop that late night eating. If you find yourself constantly starving at nighttime, you're probably experiencing one of three types of hunger: physical hunger, habitual hunger, or emotional hunger. Now, once we understand what type of hunger we are experiencing, it becomes way easier to solve for it. So what we're going to be discussing in this video are those three types of hunger, how to prevent them and how to handle them once we are experiencing them. Now, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell to be notified every time I post an awesome video so that I can be here to help you finally lose the weight this year. All right, let's dive into the video. The first type of hunger that we're going to talk about is physical hunger. This one is easy to spot. It's the one that gives you the grumbling stomach, the headache, the irritability. You feel tired, you don't have no energy, your sugar is low, you're physically hungry. Now, when you experience these physical sensations of hunger late at night, it's usually for good reason. Your body is trying to tell you something. Either you didn't eat enough food to serve your energy needs throughout the day, or you didn't eat the right foods to serve your energy needs throughout the day. If you are skipping breakfast, working through lunch, and just not making fueling your body a priority, I promise you, as soon as you slow down, that hunger is going to catch up with you and you're going to feel those physical sensations to eat late at night. Now, even if your goal is weight loss, there's absolutely no reason to unintentionally starve yourself. Your body needs fuel. So the less deliberately you fuel your body in the days, the more hungry you're gonna be at night. So how do we solve this? The number one thing you can do to prevent that physical hunger late at night is planning your meals ahead of time and being intentional about fueling your body. You want to make sure that you're having meals during the day that consist of complex carbs, proteins, produce, that's your fruits and veggies, and healthy fats. You want to make sure that you're having nutrient-dense meals that are going to be able to fuel your body and provide your body with the energy it needs throughout the day. To learn more about what you should be eating to lose weight, you can watch this video right here. It's also important to note that the more hours you work, like for those of us who might be in healthcare and are working 24-hour shifts, it's the more fuel your body is going to need. So make sure that you are fueling your body appropriately throughout the day in order to prevent late night physical hunger. The second type of hunger that we're going to be talking about is habitual hunger. So a habit is pretty much an action that we repeat subconsciously. Like when you end up in the fridge eating chips and you don't really know how you got there. Yeah, like that. That's a habit. I don't know if anybody else can relate, but when I was growing up, having a little treat after dinner was a must, right? You have to have that little something sweet, little ice cream, little something, especially after Sunday dinner. So naturally, as an adult, every time I finish my last meal, I feel the urge to have something sweet. That is what I would describe as habitual hunger. Because you're used to having something sweet after dinner for such a long time, you naturally have that urge, that feeling like I should have something sweet or I should have a snack. That is habitual hunger. So you know it's habitual hunger, not physical hunger, because you don't actually feel physically hungry. You're not having a headache, your stomach isn't growling, you actually feel quite satisfied, but you feel like you should have something else. Another thing to note about habitual hunger is that it tends to happen at the same time every night. Anybody else here wakes up at 12 and needs to eat something? Yeah, that's habitual hunger. So at some point in your past, you started the action of waking up at a certain time and eating, and you did that over and over and over again, and now it's a habit. So at 12 midnight, even if you're not physically hungry, you feel the urge to eat. Now, solving habitual hunger is going to take a little time, patience, and effort. It's going to mean allowing yourself to feel that urge and understanding that your brain is responding to a should, not a need. The more times you allow that feeling of I should eat something without actually eating, the weaker the urge becomes and the more the habit fades. The most effective solution that I have found for late night habitual urges is to sleep. Just go to bed. That is the best solution. So number 3 is emotional hunger. Nighttime is when all of the sadness, the fear, the depression, the overwhelm, the anxiety, the frustration, the exhaustion, the restlessness, all of the emotions that we have tried to avoid the entire day come rushing down at nighttime. Those emotions can be so uncomfortable, we want to escape. And we escape by eating. When you're filled with emotion and you feel like you need something to feel better, most of us go for our comfort food. So you know that you're having emotional hunger and not physical hunger because you're not going to want to eat a fruit or a vegetable or something healthy. You're going to want to eat something that you like eating. Something like Oreos or mac and cheese or fried chicken. Something that's going to make you feel good. That's how you know that you're having emotional hunger. I'm not going to lie. This is probably the hardest one to deal with. Because uncomfortable emotions are uncomfortable. And in order for us to deal with them, we have to deal with them. Not feed ourselves to try and make it better, because we all know that that doesn't work. Right after that food digests, the emotions come back. So in dealing with emotional hunger, we have to get in tune with ourselves. It's going to mean sitting in discomfort, listening to yourself, figuring out what am I feeling right now? Why do I feel like this? What's going on in my mind? What's going on in my head? Where am I feeling this emotion? Is it in my chest? Is it in my stomach? Is it in my throat? What is the emotion I am feeling? What do I need to feel better? Now be careful when you ask this question, because a lot of us will say food. But if you're really being honest, you know that eating will only solve the problem momentarily. As soon as you're done eating, you're still gonna have that same discomfort. You're gonna have the same emotion. So sometimes what we need is not to feed the emotion, but it is to feel. Allow yourself to feel the emotion and let it pass through you. Take time to listen to yourself. Journal. Talk to your spouse. Talk to a friend. Breathe. Listen to some calming music. Instead of stuffing food down your throat to try and make the emotion go away, listen to yourself. Give yourself the time and attention that you need. That's how we deal with emotional hunger. So those are the 3 types of hunger that cause us to be super hungry at nighttime. Which type of hunger do you experience the most? I definitely experience emotional hunger the most. How about you? Let me know in the comments below. If if you found this video helpful, leave me a thumbs up, girl. Come on, leave your girl a thumbs up. Like this video, subscribe, share with a friend that you think might find this information helpful, and don't forget that we have a private free Facebook group with women just like you who are trying to transform their lives this year. You can come get support and accountability on your weight loss journey. There's a link in this description that you can click to join that community. I can't wait to see you over there. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Have an amazing day, queen.